Choco cheered. X200. Kira Von Morton cheered. X150. Choo choo, water check bunnies less than 3. Myzudi underscore cheered. X200. Jevy 1 cheese. X3 donated $5.
everybody. It's me. Thank you for coming. And oh man, I already know my throat is going to I don't know how I'm gonna fare today, but we're gonna try our best. Hi everybody, this is the first time I'm properly using my throat and talking for an extended period of time, but thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I miss you all so much. I did not expect to be away for so long, and but I'm back. I'm sorry for worrying any of you if I have, but I'm here now. And I hope that everybody has been doing a little bit better than I have. Thank you so much everyone for coming. I don't know where to start. I forgot how to stream really. Thank you, Mian. Thank you everyone. Hi guys. Missed you. And I'm back from the emergency room. Hi guys. Thank you for coming. I'm back now from the emergency room. I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened, and I will recount everything painstakingly for you here. But thank you everyone for coming. Welcome. Gently, thank you so much for the gentle cheesening, the cheesening of KYRIO Cypher. Thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate it. You sound a little bit different. I feel like I do because of my throat. I'm really nervous to use it. You know, it's like your throat is a muscle, and if you don't use it for extended periods of time, you kind of lose your ability to, or not ability to, but you kind of, you stop. And I haven't been talking much. Like, this is the most I've talked in the last week already. I just don't use my throat very much. But hi everyone, thank you for coming. Thank you for the hype train. Please remind me to not increase the volume of which I speak, because I can't do that because my throat hurts if I do it too much. So remind me not to overuse my voice this time. But hi everybody, thank you for coming. I have to be soft spoken and I have to be a little bit shy. I've missed you guys so very much. I want to thank people for coming, and if I sound monotone, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to sound monotone or anything like that. Just I have to, because the doctor told me I had to. So yeah, thank you everyone. Hi Raki, thank you Luna, thank you Trashy, thank you Raki. I'll take it slow. Thank you so much. Thank you Trashy. I will tell you guys all about it in just a little bit. And I have an important discussion. I have an important team meeting today to discuss a few things. The most important thing, of course, is my Spotify Wrapped. Like, we have to address the elephant in the room. I've been very anxious to address it, but what does the best VTuber music taste guy listen to is the biggest question. So we simply need to dissect my Spotify Wrapped together. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Isozaki, thank you. You guys are so silly. I love you. Thank you everyone for being here. I'm sorry I sound so fucking monotone, don't I? I sound so monotone. I'm like, thanks for coming. Thank you so much. Hi Hera. Thank you so much Buppy. Thank you Leo. Thank you Airlines. I really appreciate it. How are you in your TFT training? Virtual VTuber. Crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you Trashy, Maizuti, Mijian, Muerte Mami, who resubscribed for 2 months and said, so glad to hear you're doing better. Vampy is asleep, so I'm on KYRIO duty. Why do you make it sound like I'm like a rabid dog that needs to be watched at all times. Thank you so much, Muerte. Thank you, Sansart, Shin Stars for the 33. Yeah, Amar. I missed you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the sweet, like, daily Streamlabs messages. I read them all, of course, and I appreciate you. Kurinim, thank you. Sansart. Anon, thank you for the 20. Taco. Little Midnight, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you so much, Midnight. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. You're here. Thank you, Kaida, Mike, Buppy, Shin Stars again. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. And Heron Lies also well gave. You guys are really sweet. Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna cry. I'm so happy to be here. Fuck, man. Like I've been recovering as much as I can. Where do I even begin? Thank you, Dilly Dally. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, Raychon and Riot. Yippee! As I suffer with GERD myself. Yeah, so do I talk about it or do I not? I don't know. What do you guys want to start with first? My little silly ER trip? Or my Spotify Wrapped? Maybe we should start with something fun first? Or do we start with the bad stuff first? I don't really know. Do you guys want the tea or do you want, like, the dessert, you know? What do you guys want? What do you guys want? Bad first? Bad first? Okay. Let me tell you the bad stuff first. Shorties. Number one, I wasn't here for when Spotify Wrapped dropped. That was an important day that I missed out on and I wanted to die. I felt like they dropped it out of nowhere, bro. Like, there was no, like, there was a lot of hype this year, but I feel like there was less hype this year than last year. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, last year I felt like everyone was talking about it. Now they dropped it out of nowhere, I feel, bro. Last year everyone was like waiting, and now I was not prepared to see. They do this every year. Okay. Welcome home, KYRIO. Happy to see you. Hi, Elfie. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, Elfie. Your tattoo is fucking sick, by the way. I was kind of blushing looking at it. It looks so good. And Isozaki, thank you for the resubscription. I forgot. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'll tell you about my little ER trip, okay? So I really miss you guys a lot, and to all of the new viewers, man, I feel so sorry. Like, I haven't been consistent lately, and I really, you know, like, there are freak accidents that happen like that. I'm very grateful that it didn't, you know, kind of progress into something worse. So I'm not trying to be dramatic and say I consider myself lucky that I'm alive, but rather I consider myself lucky that I did not incur any serious permanent damage, because it was pretty bad, in the sense of how it was when it happened. And if I had waited much longer, it probably would have been pretty bad. Firstly, it was, how do I even begin? I don't know how to tell these stories. That's why, you know, I always feel like I'm going to be on a TikTok or something. It was the dead of night, Christmas Eve type shit. I don't know. And all through the night, not a whisper was to be heard. I don't really know how you begin these, really. Like, it would be easier if I had like an intro, like a YouTube intro or a TikTok intro. I feel like it would just like it would cue me in. So I don't know. Let's get into the tea, everybody. So there I was doing. Okay, no, it was literally after I had finished this stream. And I don't even remember anymore. I don't even remember the dates. The dates and the times all mushed together. But I had finished something. I think it was streaming, and then I made myself. I went to go grocery shopping, and there was there was like this salmon steak that I usually get. Like it was a brand of like Norwegian salmon, right? And I was like, ooh, okay, salmon steak, blah blah blah. So I was like, I went on ahead. I went to the grocery. I picked up only the essential healthy items like Pringles, fucking Cadbury chocolates. You know, I got like, what else did I get? Doritos. I got this really great jalapeno cheese dip. Really only the essential items, because we're trying to like be healthy moving into 2026 type shit. And then guys, listen to me. The one healthy item I got ended up being the one that tried to kill me. So I'm just trying to say, a Pringle never fucking tried to kill me, nor did like cookies, or did chocolate pudding, or a Cadbury chocolate bar. None of that shit ever tried. I'm gonna tell you what happened in just a second. So ironic. So I was like, okay, so there's this specific brand of salmon that my family gets usually. It's like Norwegian salmon, you know, ethically farmed. I don't really know, grass-fed, you know, free-ranged Norwegian salmon only. That type, you know what I mean? Where they're only fed grass, they're pet 3 times a day. I don't know, they're cuddled to sleep type shit. So I was like, great, that's great. I want my salmon to be cuddled to sleep before their heads are chopped off. That's exactly what I need. So I was like, perfect. And then I picked it up, you know, I was like, okay, what is this? But little did I know, I purchased, because I was so tired, I purchased salmon steak instead of salmon fillet. And what is the difference, you might ask, as somebody who doesn't cook for yourself and orders out? Well, my dear viewer, the difference is that salmon, well, apart from the cut, right, salmon fillet is a flakier, kind of sometimes fattier, slightly fatty kind of salmon, and salmon steak is slightly on the firmer end, a little less flaky, and more lean, right? I actually prefer salmon steak to salmon fillet. And so basically I was like, okay, I got salmon steak, not salmon fillet, because I didn't really see it was the same brand and everything. Thank you, Jennifer, you're so sweet. Thank you for gifting. I ended up cooking. I had this beautiful yummy honey soy glaze. You know, it was like premium soy sauce with like, I tried wild honey for a change, salt, pepper, garlic, you know, the works. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this in a pan and then glaze it afterwards, and then I'll have a little bit of like, you know, kind of konjac rice for lesser calories, and then I'll have a little bit of like vegetables on the side, like in a little bit of like a cheese drizzle sauce. And it's like, okay, great, that's what I'm gonna have for dinner. It was like 700 calories, you know, 680 calories. I go on to eat the salmon steak and I'm like, okay, it's good. And the first thing I realize as I bite into the salmon steak is, wow, there are a lot of bones in this here salmon fillet that I thought was a salmon. You know, I thought this was salmon fillet. What is that crunchy, sharp sensation I'm feeling? And then I was like, okay. And then I get the package, and I'm like, because it was in the trash, I fished it out of the I fished it out of the trash, and I was like, what is it? And lo and behold, right before my very eyes, a pack of chocolate pudding I had finished the night before. But then I discarded this, and then I picked up the salmon package right next to it, which said salmon steak. And I was like, oh, it's not a fillet, there's bones in this thing. Okay. And then I was like, all right, let's go back to our healthy meal. It's fine, you know, I'll just pick out the bones. Little did I know, chat, that the bones picked me. I never picked out any of the fucking bones. They fucking picked me. So, girl, when I tell you, I literally was eating and it was okay until I felt a little bit of pain at the back of my throat, like not the back of my throat, but like at the entrance of my throat, like near the tonsils and everything. You kept eating it? Yes, I did. Of course I kept eating it. I can't scream. What do you mean? Of course I would keep eating it. I'm not going to waste it. It was like $8 for the pack. Why am I going to waste it? Just because it's not filleted and everything? It's no, people eat fish with bones all the time. Anyway, that hurt my throat already. Oh boy, my throat is like still a little sore. Fine. I was like, okay. It's, I kept eating. I felt a little tinge of pain at the back of my, like, near my tonsils. And I was mortified because I felt like, I could feel that there was something stuck down there. So I was like, oh no, that's kind of scary. It would kind of hurt to swallow because swallowing would require the contracting of your mouth muscles and your throat muscles, right? So there was a bone. It wasn't lodged like horizontally, but it was lodged vertically, like from the roof of my mouth to like the bottom of my tongue. It was like lodged vertically like that, and it was impinging on my tonsils. And naturally I was like, okay, I googled solutions and WebMD told me I had cancer, so I was like, that's probably not what it is. It's most likely a fish bone. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go eat a couple of things. And bro, when I told you I tried like 50 solutions, nothing worked. It was completely lodged in my throat. I tried 2 tablespoons of like olive oil, and then I was like, okay, let's try extra virgin olive oil this time, as if it'll make a fucking difference. I don't know. I tried that. I tried eating a banana with Nutella. I tried eating toast, like wet toast, so I could swallow it whole. Nothing would dislodge it, like it wouldn't go down. But the worst part is it kind of went further down my throat, and it would be so far back down my throat that if I put a finger down my throat, I could feel it like lodged in there, and it would really hurt to swallow or do anything. I couldn't swallow. I couldn't like drink. It was pretty bad. So I figured, maybe I should just rest and wait it out a little bit. I'll take a little nap. I was pretty tired. But I realized like it was kind of hard to breathe a little bit, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna rest. I don't think I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want to have to explain this or have to pay for hospital bills or anything. Sweet Vanilla, thank you for gifting. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone who's new as well. Thank you for all the new follows and everything. So it was really bad. Not even water could push it down. Because think about it this way. It's not that the bone was big or anything. Hello, Hairlines. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Drink a shot of vinegar. I did that too. So I drank a shot of vinegar. Bro, like all of the stuff. I tried so many things. I tried like standing on my tippy toes, and then like hitting and then falling down on my heels while looking up at the ceiling. That didn't work either. I tried drinking vinegar. I tried drinking olive oil to lubricate my throat. I ate bananas with Nutella so it would be sticky. Didn't work either. The bone wasn't big or anything, but the thing it literally was piercing against the roof of my mouth, like the tonsils at the back, and the very back of my tongue. So it was literally, you can imagine, like like something piercing, like an injection constantly like piercing the back of your, it was really painful. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to rest it out and everything. I'm going to sleep because like it's really bad. And then I was like, okay, when does the nearest clinic open? So I want you guys to know that a lot of people think that Betrayed by Bones. Don't say that. I love Bones. I'll still keep listening to Bones. Ironic that you say that. But listen to me. I was like, you guys know how much I hate going to the hospital and everything. But I literally knew that I had to. There was something that told me like, this is not good. I probably have to go to the hospital. But the nearest hospital to me, the nearest like emergency room, was basically it was closed until 7 a.m. So I called my mom. I texted my mom and I was like, hey, or not my mom. I texted my friend. I texted my mom that I was like going through this, but I texted a friend that I needed a lift to the hospital because they kind of go this route a little bit. But I said I needed to be there as early as 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. And the hospital closes near you. This specific hospital closes near me. There are 24/7 hospitals, but they're further away. And this one was like where most of the physicians I know go to. So I was like, okay. So they close actually for like 4 or 5 hours a day to do like maintenance work or something. I don't really know. They're open about 18 to 20 hours a day, and then they're closed for about 4 to 5. But I ate this bone, like this salmon steak, at a time that was closed. So I was like, uh-oh. And then I slept. And when I woke up from my nap, I basically could not breathe. I had a hard time breathing, and then I slowed my breathing down, my heart rate down a little bit, because I was, beginning to slightly panic. And then I realized, okay, I can still breathe, but it's really difficult to. Like my throat was swelling and kind of like closing up. So I went on ahead, and thankfully the hospital was open at around this time. I had my friend take me on his like car, and we drive to like the emergency room area. And the doctor said like he doesn't think that I would have died, most likely, like even if I had waited a day or two. But the way that it was lodged down my throat, had I waited a little bit longer, I probably would have incurred some form of permanent like scarring in my throat. And he says the basic full recovery time for that is months usually, and my throat might not ever be like the same. So it was pretty bad. Yeah. I'm really happy that I decided to go right away. And my GERD has been like really bad over the last few days. I've been taking my antacids, so it's been a little bit better. But yeah, I'm really happy I didn't wait any longer. And you won't believe what I had next. Like, I haven't been able to eat like proper solid food for like a day or two. It's not been too bad. But 2 days ago I had proper solid food, and guess what the first food I ate was? I had salmon fillet. Thank you. Thank you, Melchan. I had salmon fillet. Cause I was like, well, I'm not a wuss, and I like salmon fillet is gonna be good. It's good, and I like salmon. Listen, the reason why is because, listen, it's funny. I was talking to Midnight because we were going over the rules earlier on the Discord server, and Midnight was telling me that she used to ride horses and stuff, right? She said to me that when you fall off a horse, you want to get back on the horse because you're going to develop like some sort of trauma if you don't get back on and realize, oh, it wasn't too bad. You're going to overthink yourself. You're going to overthink it, you know? So I was like, I don't want to develop a trauma towards salmon. I love salmon. And then I ate salmon again, like 2 days later. So that's kind of what I did. I don't know if it really fucking applies to this, but yeah, I think that's just like, yeah. I think that's how I kind of like why people watch me and they're like, why do you run towards the dark, or why do you run towards the ghost? I just don't like being afraid, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather be strong, and in fight or flight, I'm like, I don't know, guys. Like, in fight or flight situations, I'm fuck. No, I'm kidding. I'm fight, you know? I absolutely will fight during fight or flight situations, and I will run towards the danger to like better myself. So that's how I am, and that's my story. But I'm still alive, and better be a wuss than dead. But imagine you die and everyone says that you were cool as fuck. We're all going to die, you know? I might as well have a say about how I die, you know? I don't want to die in such a wussy way, you know? Like, oh yeah, he died and he was part of the Hunger Games and he died by hiding the whole time. No, girl. I'm going to die with my like shirt stripped off, my fucking like howling at the moon and like taking on a whole horde of zombies. I'm not going. Nobody remembers that. Oh yeah, he hid for like 3 months and like he won the Hunger Games. You choked on a fishbone. That's not a cool way. Exactly. That's why, you know, I was just like, I'm not gonna die from this. I knew that I wasn't going to die from the fishbone because, like, somebody who has as good of a music taste as I do is not going to die that way. Like, God, like, you know, I saw my angel number, like, that very same day, guys. I saw 222. Like, I'm not going to die, bros. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 2. Is that 2 months? Thank you. Love, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, I wasn't going to die that way. That was so fucking lame. I'm going to die. I'm calling it right now through like sacrificing myself somehow. Like, I don't know, something crazy like that. But yeah. Hold on, I have to drink some water. He really said, I'm going to die tits out. That's how I want to go. That's really how I want to go. You know, I don't work out and do all of this just to not die tits out. I will die tits out and everything, and just like titties facing the world, basically. I'm not going to die any other way, okay? Yesenia, I can't show excitement because my throat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Yesenia. You're so sweet. Thank you for the $100. I sound so monotone, but it's because I can't express the full range of emotions and stream. I've told the mods that if they see no sound or Nookie, just to like Hawkeye them and just ban them on the spot, because I literally cannot like I can't shit on them or yell at them. Thank you so much, Yesenia. Women tend to live longer because men are just worse people. That's why. But God favors me because God sees my playlist and he sees that I'm pure of heart. You know what I mean? When God sees me, he sees somebody who should be in Coachella or Lollapalooza playing as a DJ. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for the 500 bits. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the bits, Yesenia. You're so sweet to me. I love you. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. My throat is still really, really sore. I am super pure of heart, and I deserve to be playing in Lollapalooza type shit, you know? I get hurt way too often. Not a chance. I live longer with my unluck. You have to live, Tori. You have to debut. Juliet, 2 holidays. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for the donations as well. You're so sweet. Oh. Gurinim. That's so best. That's so very best. Yeah, salmon fillet is really good. Listen, you know, I grew up eating a lot of this is not the first time I had a fishbone stuck in my throat, but the first time I did, I ate bananas and it went down really easily. But yeah, if you get some foreign object stuck down your throat, please go to the hospital. You don't want to wait. It might feel okay after a while, but your throat could swell up and your throat could close up, and if your throat closes up, you're going to not be able to breathe properly, you know. Yeah, you know, the first time I had a fishbone, what had happened was it got stuck in my throat, so I started swallowing bananas whole, but then I choked on the banana, kind of. Yeah. So if you're trying to dislodge something from your throat as well, you have to be careful about not swallowing something that'll make you choke as well. So just, yeah, it's really bad. I'm so sorry. Sometimes people call me manipulative, but then they don't understand how stupid I am. Like, to be manipulative, I have to be smarter than the person I'm trying to manipulate. And I don't think that's, like, doable, guys. I really don't think you understand. Thank you, everyone. Could food in general be a hazard to you? Maybe. Taco, thank you so much. There was somebody else who gave me something, and I really want to thank you. Was it Juliet? It was Sweet Vanille. Thank you, Sweet Vanille. Don't you dare bully me, I swear to God. No need for emotions. The fact that you're alive to tell us what happened and let us know you're okay means so much. I love you guys too. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was not good. And the ensuing days afterwards were arguably just as painful because my GERD was not going easy on me. I would wake up and feel like I was kind of drowning in my own acid. But the antacids seemed to have helped. I developed a good kind of routine with them now. And I'm trying to be well as much as I can, but I'm taking it easy. So today I'm going to be streaming. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming for too long. Maybe just maybe a couple of hours with you guys. And after that, yeah, tomorrow I'll be taking another break, and then Tuesday I'll be resuming my schedule. So I will be taking a decent amount of rest, okay? Wow. As long as you don't ask me what we're playing today, Sweet Vanilla. As long as you don't do anything like that. Thank you so much, Sweet Vanilla and Hinadal. Thank you very much. Ina, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. I really, 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 really appreciate it. Imagine if I had died there, Sweet Vanilla. Your last words to me would have been that of bullying. How would you feel, guys, if I had died? Imagine what you last had said to me. That would be the very last thing you would have said, you know? What was the last thing you said to me before that stream? I don't really know. I keep trying to tell you I don't think I'm going to make it to 30. Like, you guys won't believe me, but, you know, you guys, you have to. Imagine, what was the last thing you said? I don't really know. Well, you have to be nice to me. I'm not going to be here for very long, you know? I would never forgive myself. It was painful enough to know you were not okay. Oh, Sweet Vanilla. I was going to be okay. Hi. Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you for the 15 months. Looking handsome today. Welcome back. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Wow. That's what I like to hear. Keep it up, everyone. Keep it up. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Keep it up. Keep it up. No, it's terrible. Fasai, yeah, it's very common. You know, I was asking my doctor, how often do you get like people who come by with stuff dislodged in their throat? And she's like, not too often, but we do get them maybe once every month or so, like once every other month. And I was like, usually when they come to the clinic, what is lodged in their throat? And they say most of the time, like 70% of the time, it's actually a fish bone, because those things very easily get lodged in your throat. So yeah, you guys have to be very careful while you're eating fish bones. The thing is fillet fish is a bit of a privilege, because fillet fish are usually more expensive. Anything filleted is more expensive. Back when my family couldn't afford food as much, this was kind of like when I was born, because we could afford food up until like during my earlier years it was a little bit tougher, but we could not afford fish that was filleted, because filleted fish was more expensive. Even if it was like $1 more expensive, we couldn't afford to buy fish that was like filleted, because usually those are better cuts, or it requires a skilled like fishmonger to remove the bones. So you don't know, some people might not have the privilege of eating fish that is filleted. So if you are in that position, or if you like the cuts that are less filleted, please be careful to not swallow the bones, okay? It's not very good. Do not eat fish bones. Don't eat fish bones, it's very bad. Yeah, but that's that. And again, I want to thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. I'm really sorry for not being consistent. I want to spend the holiday seasons with you. So again, I'm going to be streaming for a short while today. I probably will be talking for most of it. I don't know if I'm going to be playing a game. Monday, I'm going to be taking another break just to help my throat recover after streaming. And then Tuesday, I should be back in full force. But that being said, I'm really, really happy to have you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for waiting for me. And I'm sorry for worrying you. So yeah, please rest until you are old and become a grandpa. I'm not going to make it to 30, guys. I'm not going to make it to 30. My guess is 27 club or 28 is probably it. I don't think 29 is in the cards for me, really. Why do you think I don't have a girlfriend? It's because I just don't want to leave somebody alone like that. I don't think I'm making it to 30. How will you get Unk status? Don't I already have Unk status right now? I'm so confused. Dolly, you're so sweet. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much, Dolly, thank you. You're sweet, and thank you for the sweet words of encouragement while I've been away. I've read them, and you've warmed my heart. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being such a doll and for being so sweet. I really, really appreciate it. You're very, very kind and very generous as well. Don't say you tried. You're doing wonderfully. I'm very grateful, and thank you for being so generous to me, everyone. You guys are really sweet, and for waiting for me as well, and for keeping the Discord so warm and cozy while I've been away. If you get a girlfriend, will you live past 30? Probably. Maybe true love's kiss will break the 30-year-old dead by 30 rule. You have to live for a very long time. It's an order. I don't want to. I've been gone for a while since I got a new job. I work a candy shop now, and the holidays are hellish. Hi, Angel. I'm so sorry that the holidays are a candy shop during like Christmas. Sounds like hell. Imagine you getting a job at a candy shop during Halloween and Christmas. It sounds like a hellish time. But if you survive these two holidays, you can survive anything. I'm really proud of you. Thank you so much for the 19 months. You're so sweet, and thank you for the 12 months. Thank you for the 19 moon boon. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Now, one last thing I must address before we talk about Spotify, we talk about music, and we redirect the conversation to you. Okay? Number one, I love you. Number 2. I've been watching more movies. Yeppay! I've been watching more movies while I've been gone. I watched 28 Days Later, mid. 28 Weeks Later, mid. And 28 Years Later, weird. And yeah, I don't know. They were a little interesting. I also watched this German film called Brick. And it was weird as well, but I thought it was good. So mid, you kept watching. I just wanted to know what happened, really. And then I listened to movies as well. Yeah, I watched this movie called Brick. Do you know Brick? It was kind of cool. It kind of made me want to learn German, honestly speaking. It made me want to learn German. I feel like there's just so many Germans around me. I might as well learn. Gigi, thank you so much for the 14 months. It's funny because I'm exposed to more German than I am Spanish. You know? Brick, what's that? It's on Netflix. It's just called Brick. It's like a German film. It was interesting. Yeah. I want to teach you German. I want to learn. I just can't take it seriously, really. Yeah. Is it a spoopy movie? It's not a spoopy movie. It's like a thriller. It's like a little thriller. What would your family think? What would my family think of learning German? I think that they would be okay with it. I've had 2 German... Never mind. I'm not going to say this because you guys are going to call me Mr. Worldwide. How none of the German speakers know it? I know. That's how you know I'm the best. I've had 3 German, technically 3, but only 2 that could speak it fluently. I don't get to be here since I got a new job, but I'm really happy to know you're okay. Thank you so much, Clear Bubble. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the 14 months. Yeppay. Thank you. Hi, Clear Bubble. How's your new job been? Wow. I'm not going to even try and pronounce that. Schützenjäger. You've had 3 German girlfriends. I had one who was half German and half American. I had 2 who were... I had one German ex from Munich, and I had one German ex from Frankfurt. I'm not kidding. I swear to God. I pinky promise on my mom's grave. But they were great. They were only like 3 months. 3 months, 4 months kind type deal. Type stuff. I'm not a big sleut. Stop it. I'll teach you German. Just get on call with me, KYRIO. I want to learn German, please. Please teach me. Stop calling me a sleut. Oh, 3 months? Oh, he's not an actual year. That's not true. I've been in relationships that like were 2.5 years long. No Spanish girlfriend yet. I will not tell you. Maybe not. German is a hard language. I think it's okay. There's just some words that are really difficult to pronounce, you know? But yeah, I watched those movies. I talked to you guys about watching Train to Busan, right? And really loving it. And Gong Yu being like so amazing and handsome and everything. And loving Gong Yu from Squid Games. And now like watching his filmography a little bit. And really being a Gong Yu believer. I'm a Gong Yu believer now, guys. I don't know, guys. Listen to me. I used to make fun of people for liking K-pop. I was that loser. And then in 2018, BTS changed my life. They radicalized me, you know? I was in 2017, you know, I was slowly just shedding what little bits of toxic masculinity I had left. I never really had that much to begin with. But then, you know, I was like, oh my God, I listened to like hard. And then, you know, I heard BTS and they turned me a new leaf, everyone, right? I loved BTS, and you know, of course I was into K-pop, which is really funny because I was into K-pop before any of you were into K-pop. Genuinely, there are very little people. It's funny because I find myself in a very like particular position where I don't know a lot about K-pop, but I was into K-pop before most of you guys were. I was a K-pop fan in 2009, I think. 2009 or 2010. Is there anybody here who likes K-pop before then? 2009 was when I started liking K-pop. I was Gen 1 K-pop lover, guys. In fact, I started liking K-pop when Thailand was doing it first in 2007, bro. When was this? Yeah, I don't even know the band. But yeah, you don't know much, guys. You cannot say. People are like, oh my god, 2013. I've been supporting BTS since their like audition tapes in 2013. Girl, I've been here since 2009. When it comes to music, my shit is so deep. You know, I've been a Girls' Generation stan since you could like breathe. I know Girls' Generation songs that you guys don't even know existed. You don't understand. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys. I wanted to say that I don't know. Anyway, but I was going to say, despite being like a K-pop unbeliever and then liking K-pop in 2017, but I really like K-pop because of Girls' Generation. I've always felt like K-drama would just kill me. Like, I think Korean movies are so well done. I don't know, man. They're just so well done. Korean movies, the cinematography is amazing. And their dramas are just so good. You know what I mean? You know what I like about K-dramas as well? What I like about Korean dramas is that they don't Stranger Things it. You know what I mean? They don't make it longer than it should be, is what I like about Korean dramas. If a Korean drama has, like, it should be 5 seasons, it should be 5 seasons. That's it. There are so many Korean dramas that are 1 season or 2 seasons, and that's it. You know what I mean? They do not, like, they don't extend past what is good. So many one and dones, and I really appreciate that. I don't like it when people are like, oh my god, this is making so much money, let's do. You know what's really funny? If something is doing really well, I understand making a season 2 or a season 3, because usually you can expand the story a little bit. Not all the time, but a little bit. But then sometimes, like season 4, 5, 6, 7, like I just, it's ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. On my way to work and hear that a fishbone took you out is horrifying space. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the bits. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so that's how I feel about it. Okay. So yeah, that's but I'm not going to watch any Korean dramas because they will make me fucking cry. I will fucking like sob all the time. I want to say, like, I have a friend named Karuva, and she's a streamer as well, and she literally watches Korean dramas. Like, she watches Korean dramas every single day. Like, she literally watches so many hours a day. And I feel like someone who watches Korean dramas like that is the same kind of person who, like, a serial killer, you know what I mean? Like, to me, there is no difference between someone who chain watches Korean dramas and a serial killer. They're both psychopathic to me. Like, how many tears can you possibly fucking shed? You know, someone who watches Korean dramas chain watches them, and who can, like, how you can't cry that much? It's ridiculous. You're like a psychopath. Like, who can watch, like I would cry for like years. I'm still fucking thinking of My Sassy Girl, and that was in like what, 2004? How are you watching like Korean dramas left and right? I'm still watching My Sassy Girl. Fake yearner. A real yearner wouldn't watch Korean dramas over and over because their heart is still with that 2004 Korean drama. that's a real yearner, someone who will stick by their OG Korean dramas or Korean drama they really love, you know, having like 5 favorites. If you watch like 20 Korean dramas, you're a salute and a whore. Your logic makes 0 sense. Yes, it does. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Exactly. Anyway, rewatching them, rewatching them, it's the same thing as having like many streamers. It's like, you know, unless you're like Odessa who doesn't sleep ever, it's really difficult to just give love to 500 million different people. If you're like Odessa where you like never sleep ever and you're a little bit of a psycho, you will support 633,532,332 streamers, then it's possible, you know. And Mellow, I love you very much. It's okay. Thank you so much, and thank you so very much for the donation. Hi Luna. Thank you. You sound like my mom, but I'll take it because you're very right. Thank you, Luna. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna drink some more right now. There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, you don't. Okay. Thank you, everyone. We're getting a little bit on the track, but then at the same time, this is going to be a just chatting stream because my voice is a little tired. I wanted to ask, do you guys want to see my Spotify Wrapped? I'm not rage baiting you. I'm right. Wait. Before we get into Spotify Wrapped, though, I want to say something very important, and I think is going to be it's important moving forward. Okay, so firstly, I wanted to say, and this is a little bit serious, it's the only like real serious thing, but thank you so much for keeping the Discord as cozy and you know, homey as you guys have. It's been so wonderful seeing you guys on the VCs. It's been wonderful like seeing you guys chatting and everything. We have new roles where if you are above 30, you're considered a fossil, and if you're below 30, you can like you're considered a fetus, which is so hilarious that the day you turn like 30 is, you know, the day you turn into a fossil. But yeah, it's just so unserious. But and trust me, I've been like hanging out in the fossil chat, just looking at all the like MILFs going around, and I'm just like amazed, like hooting and everything in secret. Of course, I'm joking, but anyway. Point being, there have been a few new like roles and everything. We're expanding the Discord a little bit more. I'm looking out for my 60-year-old girlfriend in the chat. If you know of anyone who's like 60 years old, please let me know. I want to know someone in maybe like within the age range of 48 to 60, and who's single, who's a single Pringle. That's the first announcement that I wanted to make. The second announcement is really serious this time. Okay, but all that being said, thank you so much for coming by to the Discord. If you haven't joined, please consider joining. You can just use !Discord and you should get the Discord link. But we are revamping some of the rules, and we're revamping some of the we're putting an FAQ portion. We're not revamping anything, we're just rather extending past the rules that we have currently, so that we can just further encapsulate everything, all that we need to do to keep the community safe and to keep the peace. Basically, the server is growing faster than I initially anticipated. Like, we are now within top 1% of all the servers in the world. So I'm really, really happy. We're slowly approaching 2,500 members. And we're nearly 1% of like the top 1%. Over, like, I think we're over 1% now. Like, we're 0.9% percentile of Discord servers in size. So we're growing pretty big, and we're revamping the rules. And the thing is I'd rather have the Discord server feel a little bit more on the stricter end than having it feel like the reins are very loose. You know what I mean? I think it's important that we run a decently tight ship on there. And again, no minors are allowed or anything. So please be sure to read the rules and to properly digest them. Again, I don't want you guys to think that it's so strict. Of course, the mods will look at your messages contextually, and every single ticket and every single action we take is properly discussed for the most part. But just use common sense. The FAQ is there to help you with that. But the rules are rules for a reason, so I expect you guys to follow them. I follow my own rules for the most part, apart from sometimes shit posting here and there. It's important that you guys read them, and it's also important that you know that they're probably not going to be reworded to be more tender or more sweet in any way, because they're meant to be rigid in a way. They're meant to be solid and rigid, and they're meant to be followed. So please look at them. The rules were mostly written by Midnight, but also were heavily influenced by kind of what the mods said, and a lot of our say so. So yeah, it's important that you see them, and please follow them, because from now on, and we've been doing this here and there, but we've been handing out warnings to a couple of people, just to kind of keep them in place and to say, hey, this behavior is inappropriate, or this shouldn't be done. We're really running a tight ship here. So yeah, that being said, it's important that you guys really metabolize and understand the reasoning behind the rules and the rules themselves. Yeah, it's a very, very big server after all. And the thing is I know that on stream we're very cozy. We're a very cozy community where the boundaries are a little bit blurred. I understand that, but at the same time, this is a top 1% server in the world now. Literally in the world, over 1%, meaning 99.1% of all the servers in the world are going to be smaller than this. Obviously, there are bigger servers, much bigger, but this is a very, very big server in Discord's eyes, and I don't want to be running this server inappropriately. I will not stand for any discrimination or anything, I won't stand for any bullying. I won't stand for anything like that. The ticket system is being used very well. We have close to 200 tickets now of people giving kind of giving their opinions on this specific thing. So there's a lot of people who've given out tickets. So if you guys think that you will be able to get away with repeated bad behavior for too long, it's not going to happen. So please, I implore you, I don't want to see you guys warned repeatedly, or in a really bad case banned or anything like that. But the rules are rules, so it's important that you follow these things and try not to skirt them in any way. Yeah, so yeah, that's important. And again, I think that me saying this is very important, but then I have to also say, please don't play moderation police for the mods as well. You know what I mean? You can send tickets, and we would love the tickets. The tickets are very important if someone is making the space expressly uncomfortable, or you feel like they've overstepped something. But do not moderate them yourselves is the main thing. So I don't want to see any moderation of other people. It might be a tight ship, but it's not your responsibility to run the ship. You know what I mean? It's mine and the mods' responsibility to do that. So that being said, thank you so much for keeping it a really warm and special place. It can still be a really fun place and everything, and a really great place to hang and to just be silly and do stupid shit, but just, follow the rules for the most part. Yeah. But thank you, everyone. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are really, really sweet. And my throat is about to die, but I really want to share with you my Spotify Wrapped I want to share my Spotify Wrapped with you very badly. Drink some water? Okay, I'll listen to you. It's dying. Oh, fuck it. It doesn't hurt, but it's kind of sore. Unbelievable. Thank you for the resub. Thank you everyone for the subscriptions and everything. Thank you. Only Spotify, not YouTube. I don't really use YouTube all that much, to be honest. I don't know who my top artist recap is, really. Hello, Punko. Thank you everyone for being here. And thank you, Philo, as well. You're making the Christmas tree? Yippee. I don't use YouTube for music. I use YouTube for watching people. Who was my number one? I forgot who my number one is. Sweet Vanilla. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, before I show you my Spotify Wrapped, let me drink water quickly. Before I show you my Spotify Wrapped, I want to say that I want to do a stream where I review your Spotify Wrapped. And I don't know if it's going to be a stream or a video, but I want to do a rap review of your Spotify Wrapped. And I think I'm going to be doing a Google form where on Tuesday we're going to be using the Discord where I'll be posting, and Discord and the stream where I'll be posting the form, and you guys can submit your Spotify Wrapped for me to look at. I will be nice, please. You know I'll be nice. Will you be gentle? I'll be gentle. Don't worry. I'll be super gentle. You know me. I'm super duper gentle. Yeah. We'll be skipping this one? What the hell? Why? Do you have something to hide, girl? What are you hiding? Okay. But yeah, the Google form will be out. I want to just see what you guys are up to. Is that so wrong to want to know what my chat has been listening to and to see what your music taste? What are you hiding, everyone? Okay, now on to the second question that I have. Do you guys have any, this is so embarrassing, but do you guys have any predictions over who my number one is? Any predictions over who my number one is? Yerps. Do we do a predictions here? Do we bet points on this or what? Do we bet points on the predictions, or do you guys want to do this? Okay, Midnight, these are the three. If you could, or Tio, these are the three. Could you put these in the predictions? Either, I'm seeing mostly Drake, I'm seeing Bones, and then we can do, so Drake, Bones, or something else. Those are the three options, and we can do a little bent. Drake, Bones, or someone else. Who do you guys think is... This is crazy. This is insane. The Weeknd, Suicide Boys. It's Drake, and I'm going to sob. Oh my god. Number one artist of the year, guys. It's Drake, I'm sure. What the fuck? Guys, listen to me. Do you really think it's Drake? Okay, Akira Yamaoka. Ooh, sleeper pick. You never know. It could be. I think Akira was it my number one last year? How do you think will react when we find out? I think you'll disown me. Okay. Go on, guys. It's time to predict. Oh, if you don't predict, by the way, I'm going to ban you. You have to predict, and the minimum you have to predict is 10,000 points. If you have less than 10,000 points, you have to predict all your points. You have to predict. You're not allowed to not predict. You have to predict. There's no you have to gamble. It's mandatory, everyone. I'm very sorry. You just have to gamble. All in, guys. Be so for real. I think you're so real for adding you. Oh my god, Jennifer, please. What do we think, everyone? Bones? I think you guys might disown me if you saw the list. Especially if you saw... Never mind. I can't gamble my points in the Netherlands. Lol, freaking lol. Really? Is that real? It has to be Bones. I believe in you. Why would you believe in me, everyone? There are over 1 million points on the line, everyone. This is ridiculous. 1 million points is fucking crazy. It's Drake. You're dragging it longer than it should be. No, it's not. Guys, predict right now. Who is my #1 Spotify artist? Go on and ban. You have 10 seconds. Okay. Wait. Who's #1? #1 is #1 Bones or Drake? I wanna relish in this first. #1 is Drake. Everyone did Drake. Oh my god. Like, so what I realized is there's mostly Drake people here, but then it's but most people bet so much on Bones. Crazy. Who went all in on Bones? Was it Knocked? I feel like someone went in like 400,000 points on Bones. Who went all in? Who has the biggest bet right now? I want to know. Who has the biggest bet? Who has like the biggest balls? Who went all in? How many points did you guys bet? I want to know. 250k? Mooney, what the fuck? 250k? Jesus, 100k Gurinim? Oh my god. Okay, we will see. We will see after this short break. Okay? So I'll be back in 7 minutes, everyone. Or 10 minutes, and then you and I will reveal to you the next. Wow. So when Stranger Things basically cuts up its season so that you have to wait 3 weeks for the newest season, it's okay. But if I ask for 7 minutes because I was sent to the ER, I'm fucking awful. You guys are terrible people. You can wait 3 weeks for Stranger Things, but then like 7 minutes is too much for me. Okay. You ready for this? Do you really, really want to see it, like, desperately? Okay. Well... Oh, I don't want to show this. Hold on, let me check this first really quickly. Spotify Wrapped. I just need to make sure that it doesn't show anything else. Okay. I have it loaded. It's right here. I don't know if I want to show this to you. Let me take a break first, honestly. I don't... Let's take 5, everyone. Mellow, thank you so much. Chardonnay? Yippee! Thank you so much, Mellow. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see, everyone. Thank you, Mellow. Thank you. You know what's funny? I drank wine the other day too. It was really nice. It was white wine too. Was it a Chardonnay? I don't know if it was a Chardonnay, but it was like a white wine too. Okay. Thank you, Mello. Thank you so much for the dollars. Thank you so much for the donation. You're so sweet. Okay. Are you ready? KYRIO Cypher's number one, ew, that's third person. My number one artist of the year is... It's Bones again. Why would it not be Bones, guys? Come on, be so for real. Okay. But then I wanted to say also, if you have less than 50,000 minutes listened to this year, you will be banned. I'm not going to be talking to anyone who has less than 50,000 minutes listened to this year. If you have anything less, I was like disgusted at myself for only having 55,000 minutes. But if you have any less than that, you are going to... You were being cheeky. I was getting manipulated. You always say I'm bad at manipulating. So I tried this time, you know. Sorry for being employed. I have 61,000 minutes. Whatever. You fucking cheated and you played while you were sleeping. All of this was sober and awake. Wakeful listening. Wakeful listening with KYRIO Cypher. You just like let it run while you're sleeping. Disgusting. Anyway, these are my top artists. Number 1 is Bones. Number 2, Drake. Number 3, Suicide Boys. And then Capcom Sound Team, because I listened to the Resident Evil 4 soundtrack, the save theme. And then Akira Yamaoka, the producer behind all of the Silent Hill music. Emo rap. So predictable. My brother has like 144,000. Oh my god, get that motherfucker's ears checked right now. His ear loss is like get his ears checked, girl. What the hell? First time here, I had 85,000 minutes. You're crazy. People who have over 70,000, like that's a real music lover for me. You know, people who have over 60,000. Like I wanna propose. Like, girl, you. Oh my god. Like, keep listening, girl. That's amazing. That's crazy. 42,000 minutes is very respectable, to be honest with you. I think 50,000 minutes is encroaching on unemployed behavior. 50,000 above is kind of encroaching on unemployed. I didn't make the cut again. I'm sorry. How much do you have, Jennifer? 64,000, but only because there was a period I was listening to music in your VCs. Really? Bro, listen, I love music so much, and I'm really happy. I think that this list, unfortunately, reflects me, but I've been listening to so much. I feel like, oh man, I feel bad. There's no Two Hollis on this. There's no Blade. There's no, I love Blade. There's no fucking Yeet, man. Ube, thank you so much. Thank you, Ube. I love you. I really appreciate it. I'm not dead. I love you, and I really appreciate it. Good in him. I knew you wouldn't betray Bones. No. Why do you have to make fun of me? Yeah, I can't believe I don't. I listened to Gasper and Kamara quite a bit this year as well. Do you like your overall playlist? I think it's okay. I think it's all right. You know, I think it's just like... It's really hard because it's like if you asked me, do I think that Drake is in my top 5 artists of the year? I'd probably tell you no. But that's also because he hasn't released any new music much this year. It's just that I listen to Drake for nostalgia purposes. You know, when I listen to Drake, I think about when I was 12 years old going on road trips with my family, when I was in Iceland, you know, for my sister's like first wedding when I was fucking 19. You know what I mean? I was listening to the More Life album at 19, 18 in Iceland for the very first time. Just a lot of these like nostalgic moments for me. So it's not really that he's my top 5. It's more so just, you know, girl, Stop. Oh my god. Stop flirting with me. Oh my god, it's gonna work. You're crazy. You're too online. I can't believe it, Sweet Vanilla. I love you so much, Sweet Vanilla. Oh my god, Jennifer, stop flirting with me. I'll log into my Spotify at work. It's just a love language to me. Drake listener, point and laugh. Stop bullying me too. I can only be so in love with you. How smug do you feel knowing you got Bones in our top 5? If you have Bones in your top 5, this means that you have to give 20% of all the money you earn forever to me, because by that definition, music is life, and 20% of your life belongs to me. You know what I mean? So I take my love in cash or checks or anything really. So if you have Bones anywhere in your top 5 or top 10, then music is life, and life is consists of time, and time is money. So therefore, anything that you earn from here on in is 20% mine, okay? That's just how it goes, guys. What are you saying? Okay, don't worry. I know that some of you guys, I know I've riled up some of your feathers, but there is still another chance to earn back your points, because I want to do another prediction. What do you think my listening age on Spotify is? What do you think my listening age is? Whitney, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ariwawa. I love you. Vanille. Hi, Vanille. And you're my most watched. I know, you're so fucking sweet. You know, I watch you too. I've been watching you as well. Okay. We can do a prediction. I don't know what the prediction is. I'm trying to think of a way to split it properly. Like, maybe under 20, under 30. Like maybe it can be like 20 and under, 30 and under, 40 and under, 50 and under, or I don't know really. How should we do it? What is a good split? I don't really know. That makes sense. I don't like, when should we stop though, you know? I honestly think it's your age range. That's too many unders. Maybe I don't know. We have to figure this out. 20s, 30s, 40s, older. Okay. That's fair. Let's do that then. If we could do a prediction, 20s, 30s, 40s or older, then I would really, really appreciate it. We'll do this one, and then we'll also do another one where we do how many genres I listened to this year. So yeah, you guys have chances to win back your points very slowly. Okay, hold on, let me just see. Let me see. Is this anywhere here? I can't seem to find it. Hold on. I need to go through my Spotify really quickly. Let's see. Wait, does it go into teens? Let's consider 20s teens as well. Because it's only like I think 18, 19, 20. So the 20s will be considered teens. I just need to find my Spotify Wrapped. Okay, revisit my Wrapped. Listening age. Where is this? I need to get a screenshot of this so that I can. I remember the summer I fucked up. You got 17? What the hell? No minors allowed, girl. That's crazy. Okay. I took this screenshot just now. I just want to do more predictions because this is fun. It increases the tension even further, you know? And I think it's fun that way. Okay. Hold up. Let me just send this to myself really quickly. Where is the prediction? Oh my gosh. I'm going to die. Let me see. You guys are sweet. I'm sorry for being a tyrant. I'll be really quick here. Okay, you guys can predict this. What do you guys think my listening age was realistically? Think about the music that I listened to, and select accordingly. I got 52. You got 52, really? Okay. KYRIO Spotify listening age. Under 20, 20s, 30s, 40s, older. Okay, let's see. Come on, guys. Don't be a wuss. Bet right now. Start betting right now. Don't be a wuss. Think about it. Think about it without any pride, without any prejudice against KYRIO Cypher, and think about the kind of music he listens to. Let go of your prejudice and think really quickly. Wait a minute, but KYRIO listens to this, but KYRIO listens to that. Be rid of all your pride and all your prejudice. Okay? I got 38, so I'm finally in your preferred. Oh my god, stop! Oh my god, stop. 38 is like barely there, girl. It's like 38 is like slowly starting to blossom. You know what I mean? 38 is like blossoming, but not quite. It's like, it's really when you get to like your 50s, your 48, 50s, when you're just like, wow, that's ripe fruit right there. You can't be serious. 48, 50 is like, wow. The seasons have treated her well, you know? So you really do want a fossil. Okay. You guys didn't bet. How many points were bet? Was there a lot of points bet? I don't really know. Meat is better aged? Oh my god. Sweet vanilla. Just say you hate me. I don't hate you. Stop. How many points were bet here? In total, I think it was maybe 1 million. Maybe 1 million points. I don't know. Are you guys ready to see? You ready to see what my listening age is? You guys are going to be so... I wish I could see what you guys bet on. Like, I wish I could... I just forget the age assigned to the number really quickly. Okay. Alright, you ready to see my listening age? Bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum bum. Okay, here we go. My listening age is... It's 40. You guys, literally, I fucking listen to Bob Dylan and Johnny Cash all the time, and Akira Yamaoka. I listen to so many of the oldies, and you guys just constantly see me as, oh, he only listens to Drake and Blade and The Weeknd. Bro, I listen to Bob Dylan and Johnny Cash. They're just like, you know, in my top 10s or top 12s. You guys just don't know, bros. I literally listen to so many oldies. I cannot believe that you guys thought that I would be in my 20s or 30s, bro. How am I supposed to know? Your listening age is 21? Oh my god. I think you guys just don't understand. I have an incredibly diverse music taste. I keep saying this and people clown me for saying it. But I have a very diverse music taste and people just don't think that I do. But I genuinely do, you know? And whenever you have a diverse music taste, I think that also translates. Anaya, hi. I'm almost dead. I almost died. Hi, Anaya. Thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you, Anaya. You're hiding this from us. I'm not hiding anything from you guys. I'm just being honest when I tell you I listen to a lot of music. Okay, I need to drink water. Okay. Okay, I am literally a DILF. I keep telling you I'm a DILF and you guys won't listen. How many times have I told you I'm a DILF and you guys literally will not listen to me? Like, no matter what I say, you're like, KYRIO, 26 is not a DILF. 26, I'm like, no. Like, spiritually, I am a DILF. Like, I am aged, you know? Like, you don't understand. Like, I talk like one. I touch like one, you know? But you guys just don't. You don't believe me. You do not believe me. Okay. Last prediction before we move off of this. I need you guys to guess how many genres of music do you guys think I listen to? There's 100, 200, 300 or more. Or 400 plus. How many genres do you think I listen to? Let's do 100, 200, 300, or 400 plus, please. If you could pull that prediction up, I would be very grateful. Like 4 different options from 100, 200, 300, or 400 plus. What is this question? Music genres. Are you ready for another prediction? Win channel points, everyone. If you make the correct prediction, there's only one. There's only one. 100, 200, 300, or 400 plus. Come on. You have to make back the money you lost. Come on, guys. Listen, I know you don't want to gamble, but are you really going to lose money on this prediction? You've lost money in the previous predictions. Don't you just want to win it back? Just gamble what you lost, and boom, you'll win it back like nothing ever happened. Cosmic, thank you. I'm feeling a little bit better, thank you. Come on, guys. And don't be like a wuss like Knocked, you know? Just came out of a cruise and enjoyed the sea and isn't ready for a new adventure. Come on. What better adventure is there than losing your house and becoming homeless for a little tiny gambling addiction? You only live once, everyone. Come on, just bet what you lost in the last one and boom, you'll win all of your money back. There go my 11 points. You had 11 points. Oh my god. How many realistically... How do you pronounce the word? Genres. How many genres did I listen to this year? Be honest. Hi, Junie. How many genres did I listen to this year? 100, 200. Come on, guys. It's so easy. Think about me. Think about me and really think about the kind of music I listen to, but don't overshoot or don't undershoot. Just select the right answer, everyone, and you win easy. How many genres did I listen to this year? Okay, let's see. What do you guys think? What do you guys truly think it is? You know? Is it 100 genres, 200 genres, 300 genres, or 400 plus genres? Gruff is being bold. How much did they vote? It has to be the 400 plus, right? If you get more than I have, I might be a little surprised. Okay. Let's see. 186? Oh my god. Peach? How the hell... Did you almost guess the exact amount, Peach? 186? There's no fucking shot, right? Because I listened to... I listened to 374 genres. I listened to 374 genres. Yippee! Peach, you're so wrong, Peach. You're so wrong, and everyone got manipulated. Everyone lost money. Yippee! Now there's a valuable lesson. 2 hours into the stream, what lessons have we learned? Number one, never eat salmon steak if you're not good at fishing out the bones from your mouth. Number two, don't gamble unless you know the right answer. Then you should gamble. You know, unless you kind of know a reason, unless your educated guess is better than other people, then you should gamble. But otherwise, don't gamble. You know, I guess right for once, 374 genres. Everyone, what do you guys think? Am I cool or am I what? This is the part where you say, wow, KYRIO, you have insane music taste. That's amazing, KYRIO. I gambled my whole life in school and made it somehow. That's me as well. You're so swag. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is crazy. What club are you in, please? Why would I tell you? You can't even get in. Why would I tell you, no, son? You can't even get in. Yeah. But yeah, I was the best. Spotify was saying, wow, you have an insanely diverse music taste. 374 genres. We've never seen anything like it. I couldn't even name 20 genres. Really? I can name at least 20. I didn't even know that there were that many. You're 200,000 points, Kurinim. I'm sorry. Can I return these to you? Can I print points like they do in the Federal Reserves and just print money? Will that reduce the amount? Will that like increase inflation, like Thorne's inflation? That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, that was my Spotify. I what else? There were a few other highlights, but I didn't really show. And I don't know if you guys want to do more gambling, but let me show you some highlights so that I can read for you here. That's pretty much it, really. There was like this lame thing about like what club you are at, and it was lame. It was like for people who wanted to belong, and I don't care. Hi, Marilyn. Thank you so much. You didn't want to see me streaming. I have other plans. No worries, Merwin. I love you lots. I gave you like a 2-hour warning, and I know that that's not a whole bunch, but yeah. I was in I don't know what club I was in, really. Thank you so much, Mero. There was also Most Energetic Day, which was March 5. The day Paramore powered your all-nighter, then you handed the aux cord to Scarlord and friends. So I listened to Paramore, and Daft Punk and Blade and Two Hollis on this day. Yeah, March 5. There's also like how many minutes in total? Yeah, my minutes were 56,000, something like that. My Twitch recap is literally only KYRIO. That's so sweet. Thank you everyone for showing your Twitch recaps, by the way. It was so sweet to see. And there were people who didn't show their recaps, which means it wasn't me who was first place. I see you. But you know what? I have to admit there were a couple of people who admitted to me their infidelity, and I really, really appreciated that. There were a few people who admitted their infidelity to me through Streamlabs and other places. They were like, hey, I want you to know right now that I was unfaithful to you this year. You're not my number one, but next year you will be. There was one person that was like, I was part of this, you're not my number one, but the number one that I used to watch sucks now, and I'm only watching you. And I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. The tea is crazy. But to those of you who admitted your infidelity beforehand, you gotta pass. You gotta pass. Next year, you gotta pump those numbers up, okay? But to those of you who have me as your number one from the go, I love you guys so very much. There are some people that only use Twitch. I know, Jennifer. It's so fucking sweet. Are you one of those people? You're the reason I downloaded Twitch, I know, and I'm very grateful, everyone. Thank you so much. There was recaps everywhere, and they dropped all at the same time. There was the YouTube recap, there was the Twitch recap, there was the Discord recap. Yeah. The Discord recap is wild. It was I was so surprised to see it. It was so crazy. The Discord recap was so off, man. The Discord recap was... You guys want to know who my number one Discord recap was? It was June. And the funny thing is, I wasn't even June's number one. I wasn't even June's number one. June was my number one, but I wasn't June's number one. It's so fucking sad. It was really fucking sad. I need a girlfriend who wants to be my girlfriend, so that you can be my new number one forever and ever and ever, and you can wear a vial of my blood on your neck as a necklace, and I can wear a vial of your blood on my neck as a necklace, and we can do normal things, like engraving each other's name in each other's back when we're asleep and stuff. What do you guys think? Why does it sound like you're telling June I love you, but he never responds? That's not true. I think he said it once now. I think he said I love you in passing once. I'm not sure though. Yeah. I'm his side chick. I'm just his side chick, basically. I already have a duo. That's mutuals with me and being sidekicks. That's so fucking sad, bro. That's so sad. I don't even know. If I get 5k USD a week, oh my god. You're so... Girl, what the hell? Is it that hard to talk to me? Did you cling to that one I love you forever? I really did. I really did. I still remember. I think I remember. Or maybe I hallucinated it. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I've had dreams of June, bro. Like maybe like 2 dreams in the last, I don't know, month or 2. Don't know what that means, but yeah. I was being nice. I could have asked for $10,000 a week. I think it was because I was dreaming about work. I was dreaming about work. It's nothing else. If you start dreaming of me, just put me down. I dream about work, so maybe. I dream about streaming here and there too, to be honest, and responding to people. There are a few times where I dreamt about responding to people, and then has this ever happened to you where you dreamt of responding to somebody and then you woke up and you never responded to them? That's happened to me quite a few times, honestly. Imagine having a dream recap. You've had 10 plus dreams of food. Oh my god, my dreams would be so freaky. I feel like a dream recap would not be good for me. A dream recap, I'm not gonna lie, most of my dreams are like are freaky ones. Like I'm not going to be here and I'm not going to lie, but like not freaky scary, but like freaky, like, you know, like yeah, that kind of freaky, you know, like wow, that's freaky. Yeah, like freaky, like freaky. And I don't really know why. Maybe it's like repressed because I'm like working so hard and I just don't have any time. I don't know. I hardly have dreams now. I had many dreams every day before, but I can only miss it. No. Having no dreams is good though, you know? Having no dreams is a good thing. Dream recap. I want like a, I don't really know. I'd say I want a steps recap, but everyone with an Apple Watch has that anyway. Yeah. I want to get that thingy. What do they call it? Like a WAP or something? Like they have on their wrist all the time. I feel like I've seen that so often now. Like a Whoop or a WAP. Don't know if anyone has had a WAP. Like a WHOP WAP. Yeah. A WAP. having no dreams is better than nightmares. Having no dreams is actually a better sleep. I feel like when you have no dreams, it's just a quick sleep, you know, like a quick slumber, and you feel rested. Having no dreams is... The Whoop wristband? Yes, that's the one, the Whoop wristband. Dreams being recorded would be so lit. I don't even know if I want that, you know? My nightmares are scary sometimes. Like, having to relive them would be scary as hell. Those things were a huge micro trend here. Really? Bro, I feel like they're just everywhere still. The Whoop. I always write down my dreams. That's good that you write down your dreams. Sometimes I say to myself after I sleep, I'm going to remember these dreams, I promise, and then I never fucking do it, you know? Yeah. A Whoop. My dreams are extremely realistic. I always feel a bit disoriented. I wish I had realistic dreams, but I never really do. Wait, did you say what club you were in? It's a club you can get in. That's the club. That's the club name of the badge. The club you can't get in. The exclusive club. You can't even get in. Every night is tiring because of my nightmares. Reoccurring nightmares are really, really tiring. Thankfully, I haven't had any really bad ones. I used to have a really bad reoccurring nightmare, but not anymore. Yeah. My worst nightmares are literal jokes to other people. One of my nightmares was about me being a security guard in Five Nights at Freddy's. Really? Did you guys see the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 review scores? It was so badly reviewed on Rotten Tomatoes. But of course the audience liked it because the audience are kids. Which is kind of silly. Kind of silly. I just saw it yesterday. Really? Was it good? Was it good, really? You know, sometimes I look at these movies like Five Nights at Freddy's or these really badly critically reviewed movies, and I'm like, oh my god. I watch it myself and I'm like, oh my god, it's so bad. But then I think about it and I'm like, man, this is going to be a kid's childhood, you know? Like this movie is the equivalent of like a childhood movie like The Hunger Games to me. You know what I mean? Like The Hunger Games is so old. It's like 2013, for example. Like 2013. That's old stuff, you know? But that was my childhood and people were judging it back then. And people are like, yeah, it's the same thing with Five Nights at Freddy's now. Hunger Games is so old. Train to Busan is also really old at 2016. 2013. Oh, I'm about to turn to dust. Me sitting here with childhood never-ending story. I don't know what that is. If you want to go blast to the past though, like real blast to the past, bro, let me, what was that movie? Fuck, there was one from 2014. I'm trying to, there was one from 2014. Ooh, this is so old. The Lego Movie. Oh my god, guys. 2015? Crazy old. Hi, Angie. How are you? Thank you so much. Get some rest, Angie. Thank you so much for the bits. And I promise I'll recover if you will as well, okay? If you will as well. Please, please. Yeah, 2015? Ah, so old. That's crazy. 2014 is so recent. I'm like, it was just the other day. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Oh my god. You're crazy. Another childhood movie that I used to watch like quite a lot is, ooh, it was another one. It was, what was it? Ooh, Zootopia. Zootopia 2016. One of my childhood movies as well. Zootopia 2016. Crazy with the fox guy. Yeah. I grew up watching that shit, man. I was like 16 years old. That's super old. Childhood movie 2016. I was like 16, 15. Yeah, I really like that. I don't know why so many people wanted to fuck the fox, though. I'm so confused. Please tell me you don't see it. Who felt like a smash on the fox? What is with him? Like, I'm so confused. Do people... Are you serious about that, though? Like, smash or pass on the fox? There's no way he's a hear me out, right? You're not one of the girls. Okay, listen. I am, because he's a Tumblr sexy man, okay? People don't understand. Men don't understand that he's female gaze, you know? Men see the fox from Zootopia and are like, oh my god, but don't you like the big buff like bull? Like the Terry Crews bull? Like he's so big and buff, you know? And then all of the normal females are just like, no. And then of course you have the Marcy on the side that's like, oh my god, okay, he's perfect. But then like all of the normal females are like, oh my god, the fox is so hot. Like he is just a Tumblr sexy man and very, like, I don't know. He has emotional like capability. Yeah, he's a little small. I fucking called it. What a freak. You called it. Child Play will always be one of my favorite movies. Now listen, I grew up watching stuff like, jokes aside, I grew up watching stuff like The Goonies as well. The Goonies is one of my childhood movies. I really owe a lot to my sister for like educating me on these kinds of things, but my sister really introduced me to anything pre 80s or 90s. But yeah, The Goonies is my childhood favorite movie. I probably say one of my biggest. I love The Goonies. The Goonies is great. You never watched The Goonies? Really? It's a classic, man. I've watched The Goonies maybe 6 times. It has Josh Brolin. Who's the guy from Everything Everywhere All at Once? It has Cyndi Lauper everywhere. It was really good. It's really, really good. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. Hey, you guys. I love it. Yes, exactly. Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is very based, I have to say, Tori. Very based. Jurassic Park. Sean Astin as well. Yeah. He was the lead boy. Kind of crazy. Sean Astin, Josh Brolin, and the guy from Everything Everywhere All at Once. Who's in Indiana Jones. The Goonies is my dad's favorite. It's like a 1986 movie, 1985. It's a classic. It's so good, really. It still holds up to this day. I really like it. Jurassic Park is a really good one. There's also this movie that, I don't know, maybe some of you guys have not seen. It's called Flipped. And I used to watch that when I was 13, 14, quite a lot as well. Maybe younger even. A movie called Flipped. And I think it's a really good movie. Have you guys seen Flipped? Ki Hui Kwan. Yeah. Flipped is really cute. I love Flipped. No. Flipped was cute. You've seen it? I like Flipped. I watch it like 10 times. It's a bit of a yearny movie in my opinion. It's cute. It's a yearny movie. It's basically like two, I don't know, they were like 15, 16-year-olds at the time. They were older than me when I watched it. And it was like the guy's first time getting married, like falling in love. The 16-year-old guy. And it was super yearny. It was like in the 1950s or something, or 1960s. What's Flip? I gotta search the German name. I think the German name is Arschengeiger or something like that. Something along the lines. It'll sound like that. Dracula. Arschengeiger. Storbenhagenrischen. Something like that. That sounded so bad. Well, argue with the Germans, not me, man. Don't really know what to tell you. It's not me. If that sounded bad, it won't sound like that. It's verliebt und ausflippt. That's insane, Melchan. Like, there's no way that that's what flipped comes out to. It came out in 2010. Yeah, so I was maybe younger. I was maybe 11 or 12 when I watched it, because I remember watching it when it kind of came out, you know. Coraline? I watched Coraline as well when I was sick. I can't believe I watched Coraline. I forgot to tell you I watched Coraline, but I've seen it so many times, you know. Coraline. You know it, Jennifer? It's so cute. All your German exes are listening and they are glad they escaped. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Germans are interesting people. Germans are very interesting people. I've not met a German girl without daddy issues. I'm just going to say that. I'm not saying or generalizing all of them, but in my experience, I've not met a German girl who does not have daddy issues. Corpse Bride is really great as well. I really like Corpse Bride. I like Corpse Bride. Nightmare Before Christmas is a great one too. As a German, he is not wrong. Good. Not German. Maybe it's just the people you attract. No, I'm a good guy. It's because the men in Germany are horrible. I Norge. Karuva was telling me about this. She was saying, never dating a German just in case. Good. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. Coraline and Corpse Bride were my favorite. I think it's just hard for people who are super yearny and for people who are looking for something serious. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all. We've discussed this before, but then, you know, not to judge, you know, it's fine if you are in like that phase where you are kind of, you know, in a place in your life where you kind of want something more temporary. But if you're looking for something more permanent, and if you're a yearner, and if you want something more long term, it's difficult to find it in Germany from what I've heard, because a lot of the guys it's very hookup culture-y. So yeah, if you're looking for something more temporary and hookup-y, then, you know, it might be a place for you. But hookup culture in Germany is really, really big. And like, I have Danish friends who also tell me that it's also like, yeah, I have friends, Danish friends who basically say it's the same thing there. Yeah. What about Hotel Transylvania? Just Go With It. I've not seen that. I've seen a good amount of rom-coms though. Yeah. That's why I gave up. Don't give up. There's good people out there. Wallace and Gromit. I love Wallace and Gromit. Guys, I need you to hear me out on something. A childhood classic. Are you ready to hear? Where do you recommend the yearners look? That's hard, bro. It's really hard. The thing is like Asian guys are really, they're more long. The thing with Asian men, I think Asian men are great. And not to generalize, but from what I've seen in my experience, they're really great. They value long-term more, but sometimes they can be a little too traditional in the sense that they might have like internalized misogyny. You know what I mean? Where they feel like they're superior to women. But they're more long-term. But that is the kind of pride where they feel like, yeah, I'm the head and blah 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 blah, and women should follow in my stead and only that, and they're lesser than me, therefore. But to be honest, I've seen lots of white men and I've seen lots of Asian men. And based off of how they treat women, from my own experience and what I've seen, I think Asian men are still very, very loving. Like, Asian men tend to be very, very loving for the most part, and very committed for the most part. But there's obviously issues no matter where you go. You know what I mean? There's obviously issues no matter where you go, but yeah, that's where I recommend you look. What do you guys, what was your question? There was another, I was going into something and then I forgot, my darlings. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something and then I forgot. Hear me out? Okay, hear me out, everyone. Hear me out, hear me out. Hear me out. My childhood movie, my grandmother had a crush on the actor of this childhood movie as well. It's not really a childhood movie, but a childhood series. Are you ready to hear? Mr. Bean. I grew up on Mr. Bean. I grew up on Mr. Bean, and my grandmother had a crush on Rowan Atkinson. Bean. Today! I used to watch Mr. Bean all the time. Mr. Bean! Mr. Bean. I love Rowan Atkinson, and my grandmother loved Rowan Atkinson. Mr. Bean. And I saw literally, Mr. Bean was recommended to me on my For You page on YouTube, and I watched maybe an hour and a half of Mr. Bean. He's really great. Yeah, there was a cartoon. Mr. Bean, it was such a mood. I agree. My grandmother loved Mr. Bean. Today! He was very relatable and very fucking stupid. The movies, yeah, the movies are great. And Johnny English was great as well. He's great, but sometimes annoying. He is annoying. He's kind of a shitty person. If you really watch the movies holistically for what they are and the shows, he's a pretty shitty person. Jenny Jen, I love you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you, Starry. Good night. Sleep tightly. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Starry. Yeah. Rowan is an English treasure. You wouldn't know, Marcy. I'm banning you to South Africa. See, girls love a man with a few words. He's a really shitty guy, though. Like, he would do insane things, you know? He's a weird, I don't know, he's a weird character for sure. He loves cars so much too. Does he really like cars, Rowan Atkinson? I think I'm more of a watch person than I am a car person, to be honest with you. I like watches more than I like cars. And I think it's because cars or watches tend to be a little bit more understated, and I'm more a understated person than I am like a big flashy car guy. But I mean, you can have a classy taste in cars. It's just I think that I just prefer watches more than cars. Love someone in a sensible car. A Toyota, thanks. Schaffhausen, don't say IWC, please. Schaffhausen. I need to go right now to Switzerland. I just want someone to ask me about watches so I can yap to them. There was one time somebody asked me what my favorite watches were, and oh my god, bro, I literally I felt so bad. I literally couldn't control myself. I stole 45 minutes of their time. I was just talking to them the whole time. It was terrible. It was so terrible. My dad's Toyota. Your dad is a smart man. Even when you have a watch on, you still tend to check your phone. Yes, all the time. All the time. I can't even read traditional watches. I don't even know what time it is. What is your dream watch? Yesenia, don't ask that question. You're going to unleash the gates of hell. I'm kidding, guys. I can't read analog watches. I'm kidding. What time is 19 o'clock? I don't know. I don't care about military time. Military time doesn't make any sense. They just want to add more numbers. Good morning, Jenny Jen. Good morning. Military time is so stupid. Oh my god. You're so based for that, puppy. You're so based for that. Is your throat okay? It's okay. Don't worry. I'm going to be okay. It's 7 p.m. 7 p.m. makes so much more sense. 7 p.m. My sister uses military time, which is awful. 24 hours is how we read the time in French too. Really? But I thought you weren't French. I never watched Mr. Bean, but I've seen him in other things, like one of the live-action Scooby-Doo movies and that race movie. There's a lot of good Rowan Atkinson movies. I think I know him most from Johnny English, from some of his comedy sketches, and or stand-up comedy rather, and Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean is a classic for sure, and it took Britain by storm, really. Mr. Bean, you know, if you look at Mr. Bean animated, you will get like videos that have 100 million views. They're ridiculous. They were like Cocomelon back then too. Hundreds of millions of views on animated videos. Ridiculous like amounts of views. Scooby-Doo. Hi KYRIO, are you better? Also, how was Japan? Hi little Luxie, I'm better, don't worry. I got home from Japan and I shared a bunch of pictures, and then I got sick and I had to go to the emergency room because they had to take a fishbone from my throat, and they used a bunch of fucking tools, and it was kind of scary to have them poking down my throat. And my doctor was also making fun of me because I couldn't say properly. You're the silly one. You're the silly one. Don't talk to me. You're so silly.
Don't be silly.
You're so silly. I forgot to tell you, when I went to the emergency room and the doctor was telling me, hey, KYRIO, I need you to do something for me. And I'm like, okay. The doctor was like, can you say, and then I was like, and then the doctor was like, yeah, but you're saying it through your nose. Can you say it through your mouth? And I was like, and then she was like, she was kind of mean, to be honest. I think she was just very busy, you know, didn't get a lot of rest and all that. But then she was like, and she was like saying, you're saying it through your nose, say it through your mouth. I'm like, you have like 8 fingers down my throat and like a goddamn and forceps trying to get the thing, and you have like a tube. Like, I'm sorry I can't say the vowel for you right away. And she was impatient with me when I didn't get it right the first time. She was like, no, say it through your mouth and not through your nose. I'm like, girl, you have like 8 fucking fingers. You're like forceps, a flashlight down my goddamn throat looking for the fishbone. I'm not going to like, I'm sorry I can't say in the right fucking like tone for you. But the reason why, right, is because I had to say it my throat's dying. I had to say it through my throat or my mouth rather than my nose, because it would allow her to see deeper into my throat, basically. She basically had to pull out my tongue too, and it hurt to pull out my tongue. I was like, oh, it hurts. She was a bit rough with me. I think she was just in a hurry or something. Yeah. It's like when a dentist asks you how you're doing and they have like 50 different tools. They have like a jackhammer and the fucking like scaffolding and like a ladder in your fucking mouth. There was this one time where a dentist was asking me if it hurt, like how I'm doing or how my day was going, and I had like they had 50 tools down my throat. I was like, what do you want me to say to you? Like, they had a whole ass fucking ladder down there, hammers, they had a power drill in my shit. They had like, I don't know, they might have had like a whole, I think they invited their cousin to like have a party down my throat too. And they were just like, the dentist was then asking me like, so KYRIO, how are you doing? Like, how have you been? I don't know, doc. Like, can I answer this question once you're done destroying my teeth? What were they doing to your teeth? That was when I had my wisdom teeth removed. I can't believe you didn't lose me. I wouldn't die in such a lame way. I promise when I die, I have to die in like a really cool ass way. Yeah. I usually try not to fall asleep there. I feel bad for him. You fall asleep during the dentist? I guess if it's just a routine cleaning, you can fall asleep Just bite his fingers off next time. I might do that, honestly speaking. I might bite his fingers and then be like, I don't know, Doc, how are you doing? How does it feel? How does that feel, huh? How do you feel you're doing now, Doc? I don't know. How are you doing? And just return the favor, you know, return to sender. Bind his fingers until he bleeds and then be like, oh, Doc, I'm sorry, but why don't you tell me about your day? That's smart. That's really smart. I'm going to do that next time. Last time I went to the dentist, they gave me the funny gas. What's the funny gas? You do that, they'll stop giving you Novocaine. I think I would rather be in pain than have my dentist strike up small talk conversation with me with like a bulldozer in my mouth and a forklift, you know. I only realized we've been going through 2 hours and you haven't taken a break yet. I know I'm okay though. I think I don't really know, because why is the dentist asking me if I feel anything while pressing gauze dipped in liquid nitrogen on my tooth? I know, it's crazy. The fuck kind of dental work I'm getting. I used to have braces and I used to have wisdom teeth. I had my wisdom teeth removed. My braces case was pretty easy though. Like I only had it for less than 2 years, maybe a year and a half or something. Did you guys have braces or nor? Yerps or nerps? Did you guys have braces? Would you guys make fun of me if I had braces on? Yeah, for 10 months, only a small fix? Wowrge. Yerps or nerps on the braces, guys. I think braces are cute. You think braces are cute? Bro, they used to be a status symbol back where I was from. Like, if you had braces, that means your family could afford braces. 3 years in middle school, I had a gap between my 2 front teeth. Oh, that's cute. Because they cost so much? Because they cost so much. 4 years was rough, and when they tightened them, it was so painful. Oh, tooth pain is just unlike anything else. Tooth pain is like direct to nerve. It's so painful. Glasses are cute. Braces are just a medical aid for your teeth. Why make fun of it? Braces are silly. Braces are silly. Your dentist used to give you little gifts. I had them at 11. I thought my life was over. That's so silly. So cute. Do you have pictures? I'm lucky I only got them on my top teeth, so it never hurt. There's also like Invisalign braces. I don't know when they were made, but they are basically like braces that are invisible, you know? Like those things people barely notice. But I think it affects like how you talk and everything. You guys have pictures of you with your braces? I bet they're really cute. They're even more expensive. Yeah, Invisalign braces are very expensive. Mine had pistons to push my jaw forward. Whoa, you were a spring trap. You were like a Five Nights at Freddy's suit. You were built like a F1 car in the midnight. That's amazing. Jesus Christ. I'm surprised Max Verstappen didn't like hop in your mouth and start driving away. You had pistons in your mouth? That's crazy. Did you have like a license to drive that thing around? Wow, that's wild. I'm surprised Verstappen didn't like try and drive it away. Your new nickname is Little Springtrap Midnight. Little Springtrap. Hello, Little Springtrap. You're so mean. Little Springtrap. My sympathy. Sometimes they get stuck and you panic because it's inside. Which one is this? Is this braces? They're really expensive though. They are really expensive. Braces are expensive stuff. And Invisalign braces are really expensive too. Permanent retainers are really good. I remember when the doctor gave me, or the dentist gave me retainers and said, here, you have to wear this. And I'm like, for how long? And they're like, forever. I'm like, what? You're supposed to wear retainers forever? Is this really a fucking thing? Like, forever? I was like, that's fucking ridiculous. I'm not wearing braces forever. Or I'm not wearing retainers forever. Otherwise, they move back. Yep. So, guess what, guys? I only wore it for like 2-3 years. And I have like very teensy tiny gaps in between my teeth now. And I'm like worried. What if I have to get braces again? Will you guys make fun of me if I have to get braces again? And what if I become like that soft, stupid, gentle nerd who has like little braces and glasses and curly hair and is like has gentle hands and like a soft touch and everything, but like I have braces and who's soft spoken but like strong at the same time? Will you guys make fun of me and think I'm a loser? Get swirlied? Oh wow. Typical Australian behavior. Australian hospitality for you there. Stop being a pick-me. That's Tem. Tem usually says that. How are you getting... That's incredible. Am I really that bad? Push me into the lockers? Why are you so mean? I just got back from the emergency room. Braces as an adult? What does that mean, Jenny Jen? What does that even mean? It's cute. Maybe then you will get old women to find you more cute. You're right. Maybe that'll be an attractor, no?
It's okay. We won't laugh at you without seeing the photo. And even if you show
You
us the
promise?
photo, we still won't laugh at you.
I believe in you, Mini Mom. I believe in you because you're so sweet to me. You're really so sweet, and your drawings have been so very sweet. How did you get a fish bone in your throat? I was eating fish and there were bones in them, and then they got stuck in my throat. You gotta get cute colors in your rubber bands. Ooh, I had red most of the time. I had red colors on my bands. I felt like that was the only time like I felt cool when I could design my colors. I need to find another nerd. I'm a nerd. I'm a big nerd, right? Yeah. Red just makes it look like your mouth is bleeding. That's exactly why I wanted it. It was edgy and shit, you know? I had little, like, bands on it, too. Nerds is my type, but it really depends. What type of nerds? What type of nerds do you guys like? What type of nerds? Do you guys really like the super nerdy nerds, or do you like very like what kind of nerds are there? There's like a really, because you know there's like nerdy nerds that are really nerdy and really like into like nerdy shit and just will not stop talking about it. But then think about it, people always want a yapper until like they yap and they leave no room for you to talk about your feelings. You know what I mean? Or do you want like an emotionally mature nerd who creates thoughtful playlists for you and who are surprisingly good at balancing a checkbook and who are kind of like emo and, you know, like, is that the kind of stuff you guys like? Especially what kind of nerds do you guys like anyway? I like nerdy girls too, like girls who play video games and who like makeup, like, and who get like their cute little cheerleader outfits. I like those types of nerds. Or maybe like nerdy girls who like really I don't know. The ones who like win prom queen because like they really like, you know.
If you find him, can you point him in my direction?
Yeah. But they're not 40s. I had a crush on a scene looking guy back in high school. I think everyone has that phase. So the popular girl. Yeah, real conventional nerds. Get this jock out of here. I don't know, you'd be surprised. Am I more jockey or nerdy? Your definition of a nerdy girl is a little skewed. No, I need them to like their little things, you know? Like, oh my god, like they love Chanel, so they need to go to like Chanel. And they're like, oh my god, babe, let's go shopping in Chanel and Louis Vuitton. And then like we go to Chanel and Louis Vuitton. And like they're like, oh my god, did you know that Chanel was founded in 1873 and they started doing swimwear and they moved on from there? And I'm like, oh my god, yeah. And then they have their Dior perfumes and Dior makeup and stuff. That's like my idea of a nerdy girl. Regina George girls. Can you buy me Chanel? I want a Chanel for myself. I want a Celine. You know what I want? Hold on. This is what I want. I want a Celine beanie. I want a Celine beanie, guys. That's what I want. A little Celine beanie with a little C on it, but not with the logo all out and everything. Just a little C. Celine beanie. Say you love me and give me Chanel. I'm a nerdy book girl. Ew, you're like one of those popular girls. I want like a nerdy girl who really like goes around and everybody loves them because like they're so nerdy, and who gets like low grades on their tests because they're like too busy at the cheer team doing stuff that they enjoy. Does collecting rocks count as nerdy? No, you're like one of those popular girls. We have very different views of what nerdy is in that case. Need to blow my nose. This is terrible. Marching band girlies? Okay. What is a trope in high school that you dislike the most? Where would you... Do you guys think that band kids are cool? Do you like band kids? Do you like... What do you guys think about band kids? The band kids are fun to be around. Theater kids, until I die. Are you a theater kid, guys? We don't have those here. I think this is Americanized, you're right. Depends though, there are like different subsets of theater kids, you know? Band kids in Britain are the worst. I was in choir. What do you want to ask about, Aliyah? If you were in choir, what is it that you want to know, my darling? I used to be in theater. Dance club? No. High schoolers who are capable of dancing in front of each other, different type of psychopath. As someone with a theater degree, we're loud AF and weird. I was the art skater girl in school. I was the emo nerd. I wanted to be in theater, but stay on stage for too long scares me. I had to be on stage a few times, and it only cost me 50 years of my life. You were the Japanese club president? Oh my god. That's insane. You're so dirty. My high school didn't have a budget for clubs. Oh my. I was a weeb gamer nerd, but I somehow blended in. That's really good. It's always nice when you can blend in. It's really nice when there's not a lot of cliques and you can just kind of, you know, everyone kind of just gets along. I think it's like that in it's like that in a lot of like Asian schools and stuff, really. For the most part, people kind of just blend in with each other. Although, you know, there is like a... To be honest with you, there's a discrepancy. When I went to school, there's a discrepancy between the rich and the poor. I've seen a lot of rich kids who were really nice, like really, really nice folks, and were really kind, but like the poor kids didn't want to do anything with the rich kid. And you know, the rich kid kind of felt outcast as well. You'd be surprised, it's not always one way or the other, you know, like where all the poor kids were just like the good kids. There was a lot of like poor kids who were just like, no, fuck that, like rich kid. But the rich kid never was always like inclusive, you know what I mean, and was nice as well. Good evening, KYRIO. I come to share my love with the sweet sound of a butterfly. Thank you so much, MewVT. What does a butterfly even smell like, darling? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 2 months. The weird K-pop girly. So many different ones. Not a fan of those who knew people, saw them as a cool kid, very holier than thou. That's fair. The token emo kid. They can't really understand each other. They tend to separate yourself from people you don't relate to. I think that's fair. But sometimes, you know, you'd be surprised that you'd be able to find commonalities with folks that, you know, that you would assume that there would be no common ground with, you know. There was not really any clubs necessarily when I went to school, but then if there were any, I just didn't really care because I wanted to go home and play video games, you know. That was kind of me. Or I would have like my 1 or 2 friends and I didn't really care about being part of a greater club. So I would have my 1 or 2 best friends and that was it, you know. We'd kind of do stuff together and I didn't give a fuck about what anybody else thought, really. Yeah, I was the go home club or the chill with my 2 guy friends club. Be really cool. Yeah. It was really fun to do that though. Really fun to play games with them and stuff. You know, yeah. It's funny because we were on topic earlier about choking, but there was this one time, I think I've recounted this story on stream before, but I had a friend, his name was Ian, and Ian was, we were playing Call of Duty together and he choked on chicken. Did I ever tell you guys this story? We were playing Call of Duty together and we had been on there like 5-hour, 6-hour binge. This was maybe Black Ops, fuck man. I know it was like I think it was a Black Ops game, Black Ops 2, 2011 or something. And he choked on a chicken bone and I was panicking. He was choking like the fucking like movie choking, like I can't breathe, and like gasping for air type stuff, like actual choking for like a minute. It was fucking wild. It was crazy. Yeah. Having to hear it and not be able to. I didn't know because I didn't know exactly what his address was either. I didn't know who to call or what to do. It was like on call, and we were on fucking Skype at the time, I think, or using like, I think we both had an Xbox. I think it was Xbox Live or something like that, like Xbox Live or Xbox, like there was no Discord or anything. Like it was either Skype or Xbox Live. Crazy, yeah. Did he eventually just cough it up? I think he was just fine and he was just coughing the whole time. Yeah. I would have been terrified. It's a scary place to be. What did he do? I think he just hacked it up, honestly. I think he just hacked it up. My grandpa always tells me the story of how he was choking on a piece of ham as a kid. It's scary to choke. It really is scary to choke. Skype is great. Someone choked on beef bourguignon. See, I think the reason why I should be careful is because I tend to inhale my food. I eat really quickly and I don't chew my food very, very, very well. This is why, like, anything with long and stringy sometimes gets to me really badly. I eat super fast. I eat like a dog. I eat like crazy fast. Trust me, I can destroy a meal so quickly. Like you give me a whole Panda Express big platter, you know what I mean? Like, we're talking, I can consume like 1200 calories in like 6 minutes, 7 minutes. I eat really quickly. Like orange chicken, like I don't know, fucking like shrimps and chow mein. I will scarf down 1200 calories in like 6-7 minutes. I'm going to ban. See what I mean, guys? Nosan literally thinks the 6-7 meme is funny. Like, he is the only one. He's getting timed down. He's getting timed out. That triggered me so hard. I can't even lie. It's amazing. I've only been back for 2 hours and 47 minutes. I don't think I've been more triggered in my whole life. I can't even hide it. I can't even sit here and pretend like it's, something I can take anymore. You'd think after 7 days of taking a break, I would have more of my patience would have kind of refilled itself. But it feels like I'm back here again, It feels like I'm literally back in hell, where he is just making a 6-7 meme. It's just terrible. Thank you so much, Tio. You understand. Thank you. No more of that. Oh my god. I felt my blood. I literally felt like a visual representation of like my blood pressure rising. Don't. Oh my god. Someone time her out as well. Jennifer, I'm so sorry. Stop it. 21 was funnier because it was an actual joke, 6-7 was not. Thank you for stepping away, please. Stay away from this 6-7 part. I love you so much, sweet vanilla. Please take care of yourself. S'il vous plaît. Je m'appelle KYRIO. Just throwing out every French word I can. Thank you so much, Tio. You have my blessing to time out any 6-7ers. If you say 6-7, I will treat you like 6-7 years old. I swear to God. If you make a 6-7 joke, you will simply be treated like you are 6 to 7 years old. I have a kid, Tio. I have to do the 6-7. Okay, Mossy, it's cute when you do it because you get a pass, Mossy. You get a pass because you're a mom, okay? Any moms or mommies get a pass. For the 6-7 meme, you get a pass. No-san, express no. No-san cannot even say the word 6 or 7 in any context without being banned. It's not even the funny numbers. Exactly, Tio. Exactly. Very true. Thank you, Tio. Thank you so much. I'm a mom to fur babies. It does not count. Do you have to do the 6-7 meme to your fur babies? If you did the 6-7 hand movements to your cat, they would slap your hands. Trust me. Mini Mama.
Do you love me until 6-7?
Mini Mama. I'm sorry. Take her away. Take her away now. She has gone unchecked for too long. I'm sorry, but you've had soft KYRIO. Now KYRIO is going to go hard. That sounds so fucked up. You know what I mean? Thank you for the train, everyone. I really appreciate it. You know what I mean when you know what I mean when I said that. I mean, I'm going to go hard on you. Like stricter. I'm going to be more strict on the rules. Like, I'm going to be really strict on I'm going to be strict on you. Like, that's what I mean. You know what I mean, is what I mean to say. Thank you. You know what I mean. Jennifer, thank you for the gifted. I'm sorry, everyone. I really want to play. I want to play games today, but I don't think I can. I want to go back to playing some Dispatch for you. And I think that's what we're going to do on Tuesday, or we're going to play a cozy little horror game. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Jennifer. But right now, yeah, I'm just going to take it a little bit easy. But I want to play this Dispatch for you, and I've seen a couple of war games that I want to play, and if you have any, please let me know for Tuesday. Elfie, hi, thank you for the 5 gifted, Elfie. Yeah, the day is a little bit of a a rest day, a go easy on my throat day. Thank you so much, Alfie. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the 5, and thank you, Jennifer, as well. Thank you. The games won't be going anywhere, don't worry about it. Is there anything that you want me to play on Tuesday or Wednesday? Like, we will play Dispatch, so don't worry about that. But what other horror games? Jenny Jen, Shin Stars, thank you so much. Thank you, you two. Please, seeing you two gifting back to back is giving me subathon PTSD. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jenny Jen. Thank you very much, Shin Stars. And thank you, Grufsta, for the 5. Merry Christmas to you, by the way, everyone. I'm so excited. It's officially the season. We've passed everything, and I'm pretty hyped. You know, Halloween this year seemed to have passed by so quickly. Thank you, everyone, for the level 5 hype train. I feel like Halloween... I didn't see any, like, standout Halloween costumes this year, you know? Was there any standout Halloween costumes? I feel like this year was kind of, Puppet Combo. Wait, Puppet Combo is a new game? Really? Puppet Combo.
How are you feeling? I was worried about you.
Do they have a new game?
I was teaching my friends about tubers and showed
Hi, Leisha.
kaleidoscope.
No,
Like a side town.
that's so cute. What does she think about coming by? I hope she likes it here. Silent Hill Nurses. It was a little bit boring this year. Was there a new Puppet Combo game? I don't really know. The holiday whimsy is less whimsy every year. I agree. It's less whimsy. I wish it were more whimsy, but it's a little bit less. I think it's a little bit fun though. In like in the Philippines, say it's like more. You can tell people here really take it seriously, and it's really sweet. But yeah, people are jaded now. I feel people are pretty jaded, but it's a nice time to be kind to other people. No. New Chilla's art game? I would be down to play it. It's so weird though. It's so very weird. I'm excited for the new Fears to Fathom game as well. There's also this game that's made by a Chinese developer that's kind of like Wukong called God Slayer. And it looks interesting. It's by a Chinese studio. Tiny Bunny. Oh, Shiboko. Thank you for being sensitive. God Slayer. Yeah. I'm also very excited for Resident Evil. I know that they're gonna have stuff out for the Game Awards. Especially speaking of awards, there was also the Streamer Awards that everybody was talking about, and of course, like, I don't know. There was VTuber drama again with the VTuber who won the awards this year not being an actual VTuber and everything. I don't even know what was going on anymore, to be honest. To be honest with you, VTuber, like the Streamer Awards, is just it just seems so political in many ways. It's kind of crazy. I don't really want to be a part of it because I just know that there's always drama that comes out of it, you know, and a lot of drama. So it's kind of crazy. I think it's getting gimmicky. I just don't like it because it, like, to be honest with you, when I look at the VTuber Awards, it does more bad than good. I'm not going to lie. Like, when you think about the VTuber Awards, does it really do... It's just more bad than good because it's pitting communities against each other a lot of the time. And usually, you know, it can be good, but I don't know. It's more bad than good, it seems. That's just how I feel about it, you know? It's like doing like a Corpo Awards. Imagine if HoloLive or if Niji did like pick the best VTuber from our 8. Like, you know, we're all supposed to be part of a team somewhat, you know? So let's, you know, I guess that not everyone will get along, but it's like it would be fucking awful. It would be pure carnage if, you know, that was the case. Panda, hello, thank you so much for the raid. It's so sweet. I don't think I've been ever raided by a panda VTuber before. This is so novel and new. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your community with me. I'm very sorry I sound quite hoarse because I'm coming home from like recovering from the emergency room hospital. Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. What were you playing? What were you doing? Thank you, everyone, by the way, for the hype train. Again, I appreciate that. Hi, everyone. Are you one of those people? I follow you on TikTok. Do you really? That's so sweet of you. You're so sweet. Thank you for following me on TikTok and for rating me. I feel so... I don't know how you feel blushy about it. You played some Valorant. I hope it went well. I hope you won all your games. Were you playing ranked? Thank you for sharing your community with me. I hope everybody is well. Yeah, welcome, Raiders. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. I do hope you feel better. Thank you so much. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm always feeling better around my community, even if it's just mentally. Physically, I'm making a full recovery. I'm about 75%, 80% there. It's just my throat gets a little swollen sometimes. Yappy. But yeah, we missed you. I missed you guys too. And again, thank you so much for being around me. I haven't promoted the Discord on Twitter, but I will soon. Maybe even like tomorrow morning. So there should be another influx of people. I wouldn't be surprised if we got to 2,500 members by the end of the week, or even more. So there's going to be more. That's also part of the reason why the rules and the FAQ is going to be posted, because there are going to be a lot more members coming in with the influx of new Twitter people and Instagram. It's funny because Tio was telling me in mod chat, oh my god, it's gotten so quiet here. It's been peaceful and a little bit quiet. I think things have died down a good bit and we can rest. And I took that to heart, I was like, wow. So you think that the server is quiet and you think it's all just like barren, don't you? Sure. Let me go ahead and tell all of Twitter that we have a Discord now. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to tell Twitter that we have a Discord. And we should get about 300 to 500 new people, because Tio seems to think that things are a little too easy. Luna, hi. No, you've been terrorizing me with subs. Now it's Ben's. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I made it quieter for you. What did you do? Did you fart on VC or something and just get people to run away from you? I don't really know. Yeah. So you want the new people to join so the server can be lively? That was exactly me, Elia. That was exactly me. A friendly reminder to follow KYRIO on Twitter so he can cosplay as Miguel. Guys, please make it happen. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to lie. It was close though, and you guys did kind of scare me. Because it was pretty close, but I don't think it's going to happen. We are like, what is it? 3,600 followers away from 100,000 followers. I wish you the best of luck, but I don't think so. I'm a noob on Discord. Don't worry about it, Jenny Jen. It's all easy peasy. Just read the rules, try and digest them. A lot of it is just common sense stuff too, It still can happen. It's not gonna happen unless one of the tweets somehow go viral, or I don't know, something new pops up. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna happen. Not gonna happen, everyone. I think you're hard pressed here. It will happen eventually. You keep talking about like you want it to happen. I do want to hit 100,000 followers on Twitter. That would be nice. I think that's a nice, well-rounded number. The cosplay, not so much. You want to go viral? Rage bait everywhere. Okay. Before I end the stream, go ahead and give me your most viral tweet ideas, everyone. Tell me, what is a viral tweet? What do you think will go viral on the platform of X? Time to force everyone I know that's not how to do it. I can imagine I get to 100,000 followers and then I post the cosplay and then boom, I lose 20 million followers. My experience with, ooh, that's good, I'm gay. I don't think anyone would be surprised, to be honest with you. I feel like if I said, guys, I'm straight, I feel like that might get more followers, to be real with you. I feel like if I say I'm gay, I really don't think that would get any traction. Let's be real. The Twitter banner thing, no, ew. This is the problem. I'm never down to do any trends. Doing trends is so not my thing. It's just really not my thing. What is it? What do you think? What do I have to post, everyone? You tell me. Feet or me? If you started doing trends, I'd assume your account was hacked. I want to do a trend one time where it's like so blatantly sarcastic, you know? Like only you guys would get it. Like I'm super sarcastic. Those banner and pin tweet, it's so bad. It's terrible. And the whole comment section is all bots nowadays, you know? Thank you so much. You promised to post a separate OOTD when you reach 100k. I don't know. It's the end of the year. I don't think it's gonna happen now. Just say you'll graduate. That's so cruel. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't say I'm graduating. Feed revealed to start your wiki feed. Oh my god, wiki feed is crazy. Post something political that'll rile people up. Blue cheese is great, and blue cheese dislikers are just uneducated and uncultured. What do you guys think? Yes or no? You're a blue cheese lover? I am. I love blue cheese. No, thank you. What do you guys think? I think that's easiest is to retweet an already viral tweet. Yeah, quote retweets seem to do very, very well. I think everyone realizes that quote retweets are kind of the way to go about things a little bit. But even that, I just don't hop on trends, you know? Maybe I will once or twice, but I generally don't want to. I live for blue cheese on burgers. You're so based. That's exactly where I like blue cheese the most, honestly, on burgers. Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I am saying that once more we did complete your subathon on the last day, so...
You are right. You did complete. I don't know how you're gonna pull 3,600 followers out of your butt, Andessa, but you know, you watch so many Oshis that I'm sure you could pull. You could, if I believe there was somebody that could do it, it would be you, because you watch so many people and are part of 550 million different communities. You could probably do it. I believe in you. But yeah, I don't know. What is your favorite cheese? Do you have a favorite cheese, everyone, that you just like snacking on? Start posting his hand pictures and tell people to follow for Miguel cosplay pictures. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nah, blue cheese, that's for sure. Kobe Jack cheese. Feta cheese. Pepper jack mozzarella. Parmigiano Reggiano is my favorite. I like Parmigiano Reggiano and I like Pecorino Romano. Those are my favorite. I think I like blue cheese. I like all of them though. Is there a bad cheese out there? I like a really sharp cheddar as well. I think sharp cheddar cheese is really good. Cheese is really good in general. The super stinky ones, blue cheese is a stinky cheese. Provoletta? Is that like provolone? Provolone cheese is really good too. There's also some really good cream cheeses that are really yummy as well. I love sharp cheese, man. Mozzarella is really good in consistency and texture, but it doesn't taste like anything, you know what I mean? Swiss cheese, oh, I want to try Swiss fondue so badly. Mozzarella doesn't taste like anything, but it's really Like, consistency is great. It's good mixed with something else. You need better mozzarella? Is there like better mozzarella that tastes even better? I don't really know. Mozzarella. Cheese with pineapple. Camembert. Camembert is okay. Not my favorite, but still pretty good. Still really good. I like camembert. Like my little cheese and my little bread is really good. If it doesn't have a flavor, you need better cheese. Moldy cheese. I like cheese wheels. Mozzarella sticks, the string kind, those are really good too though. I love those a lot. Goat cheese. Why are we talking about cheese? I don't really know. It's all that I have in my fridge. I have so much cheese in my fridge, really. Are you a cheese connoisseur? I'm a watch connoisseur. I don't own many. I own 3 watches. And both of them are very inexpensive or mid-range. Are you hungry right now? I am pretty hungry. I haven't eaten in a little bit. I think I'm gonna eat something solid again later. I'm a watch connoisseur, but nobody wants to sit on my lap and have me talk about watches. No, I will not get a nice watch. There are lots of nice watches that are affordable price ranges, though. Yeah, there are. I do want to see your Spotify rap, though. So, yeah, I will probably get a Google form ready for you guys tomorrow. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, though. But on Tuesday, I want to see you guys get a Google. I want to see all of your Spotify Wrapped. It's only going to be Spotify Wrapped to keep consistency going, since I know 80% of you do Spotify Wrapped, and I'm really sorry if it's a YouTube recap. It's not included. It has to be Spotify Wrapped, and you can share. I'll try and figure out what it is I'm looking for, but I want to see specific things. Yeah, but you'll see everything. Don't we have a thread for it? You do have a thread for it on Discord, and I really appreciate it. But the thing is, you know, I want to ask for consent. I want to ask for consent on the forum, and the forum will kind of ask you if you're okay with having your Spotify rap showed on video or in stream. You need to agree to share it. Yada yada yada. So yeah, you know, some people are not ready to have their Spotify Wrapped just posted out for the public to see. So I want your consent to be able to share it first. Okay, Silas. What does that mean? Is that a good thing? And so it goes into my Google Drive, and I can psychoanalyze you even more. This is the final piece of the puzzle now. So you're streaming it on Tuesday? I'm not streaming it on Tuesday. I'm waiting for everyone's results, and then I'll be streaming like maybe on Thursday or Friday. I met a guy a few days ago, and he didn't know what consent meant. I'm not surprised. You said guy and didn't know what consent meant, and I was unfortunately not very surprised, and it made me sad that I wasn't. And it was kind of scary. You should have punched him in the face and been like, "Oh, I'm sorry, did you not want that?" You should have slapped him in the face and been like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, did you not want that?" And been like, "Oh." And he would have been like, "Why did you do that?" And it'd been like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know if you wanted it or not. I thought you did. I thought you wanted it." You should have slapped it and been like, "I'm so sorry, I just thought you wanted it." Good idea. Yeah, exactly. Don't worry, now you know what to do next. Okay, practical demonstration. That's genius. Thank you. I love you guys so much, and I'm very grateful that you came to see me today. But my throat is still quite sore, and I must get to resting. I want to be able to spend time with you very soon. Tuesday, we'll either play a very cozy horror game or we're going to play Dispatch. Again, I love you all so very much. I'm thinking of you. I really hope you're okay. Thank you for watching my VODs. Thank you for being a part of this, what we have here. I don't know, man. It's so special. It's so meaningful. It's like such a nice place to be and to just exist in. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for taking me as I am, and I take you as you are as well. I know that we're all very different people. We come from very different walks of life, but I'm really happy that we can all come together and just relate to things. We play games and just talk about silly stuff and be here for one another. I love that you guys are there for one another, and I'm happy that I can bring people together. It's what I wanted to do. It's always something that I've wanted to be. I enjoy being the bridge between you and your next close friend, or you and your next online friend. I don't know. I'm so happy I can do that for you. I love you guys. You know, more than me, I just hope that the friends that you've made in my community, you keep. Like, it's more important to me than you keep the friends that you've made here, so that they can be with you for a long time, maybe until you die even, hopefully. Rather than come to the stream. It's important that you guys have a sense of community and you guys are there for each other. So please continue to be nice to each other this Christmas season. It's a lot of seasonal depression, a lot of just sadness going around, but it's not all bad, you know, and there's so much to look forward to. So I hope you kind of buckle down and you look at the things that you look forward to, even if it's just small things, you know, like the season becoming colder, or, you know, maybe next year when you're planning a Japan trip, or next year when you're planning something like that. There's always something to look forward to. So just keep your chin up. You look lovely when you're smiling, even if it's a tiny little smirk. I love you so much. You're a big lurker. It's okay. It's okay to lurk. I'm happy you're there. And I'm happy that you have people you can kind of see, and you don't feel alone, at least. Okay. I love you so much. I'll see you guys on Tuesday for more games and just more relaxation, okay? And the Spotify Wrapped form as well, which will either be Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see, depending on if I have time to do it tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for coming to today's stream. Thank you for all your prayers and your well wishes while I was in the ER. I'm sorry again if I concerned any of you. I'm doing okay. I promise I won't push myself too much, and this is me kind of setting that boundary. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you for coming. No one is you.
Otherwise, you'll never find out who the 5 people I cheated on you with are.
What the fuck? Why would you? It's terrible. Thank you so much. Thank you. Show me your Twitch recap right now, Mini Mama. I swear. Show me your Twitch recap. Why haven't I seen you post it? Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you for not dying. Thank you, everyone. Okay. I'm gonna be okay, I promise. But yeah, my throat is really sore right now. I can feel it near my tonsils, and it's like it's not the best feeling. But I want to go get some rest. Probably drink something hot. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being in my community, and I love you all so much. Love you so very much. You guys are the best. You made my year, and 2026 we're going to go crazy. Thank you, everyone. I love you. Thank you for coming. Bye bye, my Kaleidos. Go bye bye.